Hugo was a very hard-working, gentle giant. He lived in the foothills of Aconcagua, a mountain peak in the Andes range. He grew all the wheat, vegetables, and fruits he needed.
But he had a problem.
How I wish I had some friends. The villagers are afraid of me. If only they would talk to me. If only the children would play with me.
Every Sunday, he dressed well and went down to the village.
But the people ran away in fear.
Run! 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 The giant is coming down!
He'll take away our children. He'll steal our cattle and food again.
Annalisa tried to run too. However, her crutch slipped and she fell into a ravine. Fortunately, the ravine had a bed of fresh, soft snow. The streets emptied.
Hello, people! Good morning! Come out, isn't it a lovely day? I only want your friendship. Please talk to me. Here, I got you some flowers from my garden.
The giant spoke to the empty village streets.
Doors rattled and things fell off shelves as the giant spoke. He was indeed very loud.
The giant is roaring. He'll blow the roofs off.
The giant was so loud that the villagers had to close their ears. Nobody could hear him except two people. Annalisa, because that day she was in the ravine, and merchant Bolf, because he was hard of hearing. He could hear the loud giant perfectly. And yet again, Hugo turned to go.
If only they would talk to me. If only the children would come along and play in my garden.
He walked sadly to his lonely home in the foothills. After an hour, the street slowly filled with anxious people.
He's gone!
Wonder what he said. Maybe Bolf heard him this time too.
We must ask him.
Did he want our cattle again?
Annalisa, have you seen my granddaughter, please?
People set off searching for Annalisa.
Over there! Grandpa Henry, Annalisa is there in the ravine! Hurry!
The villagers immediately set down on rescuing Annalisa.
Later, in the village market, Merchant Bolf gathered the villagers.
The giant is becoming crueler. He wants 50 more sacks of wheat, 60 chicken, and 10 sheep by Wednesday night at the mouth of the cave in the foothills. Otherwise, he threatens to take away our children. This is what he said.
We barely have anything to eat or feed our children.
This winter has been so long. Ah, what ill fortune.
How can we give more?
Uncle Bolf lies, Grandpa. The giant said no such thing. He only wants our friendship. I heard him clearly.
Later, Grandpa and Annalisa went to the chief's house. Some villagers were there too.
The giant says he only wants our friendship. Bolf lies. Annalisa heard him. I think Bolf has been cheating us.
Why, yes. He just comes, speaks to us and goes away sadly.
He always brings flowers or fruits for us. He has never touched anything in the village.
Our children are starving. Every week Bolf takes away our food. Be patient. We will send the wheat, chicken and sheep this week too. We will hide and watch what happens.
Bolf celebrated his loot. He did not realize that he was being watched.
Ha! Silly villagers. I am growing richer and richer. My men go and sell these in the neighboring town market and bring more money. Leave now. It's dark. You'll reach the market by morning.
Bolf and his men were arrested.
Bolf, shame on you. You will be imprisoned. All your money will be distributed among the villagers.
Next Sunday.
There, Grandpa. Our new friend is coming. Yay!
Hugo was so happy to find the doors open. He walked up to the little girl on the balcony.
Hello, friend. My name is Annalisa. These are for you. Can you please speak softly? We can hear you better then.
Hugo had brought some gifts too. He whispered as softly as he could.
Hello, Annalisa. I'm Hugo. I'm so happy. Thank you for becoming my friend. I brought some almonds and raisins for you and your friends. I grew them in my farm.
Finally, the people came out. They were no longer afraid.
Hugo! Hugo! We are your friends, Hugo!
That afternoon,
And the fairy godmother said,
Yeah? What did she say? Did she help the poor boy, Annalisa?
and the days were very different for Hugo and the villagers after then. They lived happily ever after.